My YouTube journey is a tale of procrastination. At every stage, I had to face it, and so I learned a ton about procrastination. The point of this video is so that I can share all those lessons with you, so that even if you're not a YouTuber, you can still apply it to your life. The first video I ever made was awful. I was scared and I was afraid. My hands were shaking. I was sweating while I was making the video. And by the way, you can go back and look at it. It's not good. I was scared specifically of what other people would think of me. I had that fear in my body that I was going to get judged or I was going to get made fun of. All of those fears bottled up inside of me. And so when it finally let out, when I finally decided to make my first video, I was terrified. But a huge lesson that I learned there is that you're gonna feel fear no matter what, right? Even if you think it's a small change, like changing up your diet, there's still a bit of fear around that. But that fear is never gonna go away. And so it's not a problem to be afraid. There's a problem in staying afraid. There's a problem in letting it control your decisions. The very first thing I did was that I just tried out the thing I was afraid of once. I recorded my first ever YouTube video, and then I didn't record for another week or two, just to test the water, dip my toes, and see how it was. And once I actually tried it, I realized that nobody cared. After that, I started to record more and actually get pretty consistent in it. But the biggest problem I started facing then was complacency. I was recording essentially the same kind of video every single time, and the biggest thing is that I wouldn't improve it. I might as well have just been repeating the same day over and over again, and there was no difference and no change. Think of Groundhog Day, like the movie. Imagine going through the same day and repeat, but you don't even try to change things up and see what works and what doesn't. Just doing the same thing on repeat. I bet you could pull up 2 of my videos from around that period and you could barely tell the difference. And months would have passed, but they might as well have been the same. The way to get past this kind of complacency is to think of your goals and your future especially. I just had the single thought that if I didn't change anything up, I wouldn't be successful. Just honestly, that was the biggest thing I thought of. If I don't keep improving, I'm gonna stay where I am right now. And I don't wanna have to put in years of work and stay at the exact same place, right? It's just a simple understanding that if I don't change, I will not have changed, and so I'll be in the exact same spot. It's so simple, but if you actually think it through, and it would be a great idea if you did that right now, think of your future. What would happen to you right now if you kept doing the things you are doing right now? And if you don't like what it looks like, then it might be time to change. And the third major lesson that I learned was that it can actually be fun. You know, I got stuck in a cycle where, yes, I was improving slowly but surely, but I was, especially even in my videos, you could tell that I wasn't really into it. I wasn't really excited to record videos, even though I actually love doing this. That lack of excitement showed through the videos. You could tell that I was just showing up. Yeah, I was just going through the motions. The biggest question that I asked myself was that, how would this look like if it were fun? That single question changed everything for me. I realized that it wasn't even a matter of changing how I record, it's just how I talk. Right now, I'm not over-exaggerating myself. I honestly talk like this in real life. Sure, it might be a little overexcited, it might be too much for some people, but if you relate to me and you like how I speak, then awesome, right? This manner of speaking and just being myself, letting myself being expressed, gave me that enjoyment. But for you, it might be in a different form. It might be that you hate eating this one specific food, and so you might change it up for this one instead. But through all of these lessons, the major theme is that if you don't do something, nothing's gonna change, nothing's gonna happen. Procrastination is the thief of time. I've lost so much time from letting procrastination control me. And if you can go ahead and take back control of your life, you'll save so much time and you'll actually end up getting stuff done. You won't miss out on life and you'll actually achieve your goals. As you might have been able to tell already, I'm a very ambitious person, and us ambitious people struggle with procrastination because most people, they might procrastinate, but they don't even have anything to go towards, right? But if you have a goal and you find that you just keep procrastinating on it, that can change. And in fact, if you're interested in getting procrastination coaching from me, you can go ahead and check out If You're a Right Fit down in the description.